Hello guys, welcome back again to your favorite story breakdown, when I'm gonna breaking down your favorite film, video game, and also series. So, The Last of Us Part 1, The Last of Us Part 2 are finished. I have created The Last of Us Part 2 story masterclass, and we're finally here in The Last of Us HBO Season 1 on Episode 1. So, uh, in the beginning of the film, we saw that in the beginning of the series, the season, we saw that we are start in 1968. So the contribution of this scene to it's like prophecy. It's like prophecy that if fungus attack human, we're going to lose. We're going to lose. We're going to lose because of what? Because of no medicine, no medicine, and no vaccine for this. This is the point of 1968 scene. Well, in the talk show with a couple of scientists, this is the contribution of the scene to inform that if there is a fungus that attack human, it will taking control. There's no medicine, no vaccine. We're going to lose. Okay, and then it's jump to it's jump to 2003. It's jump in 2003. Jump in 2003. Just like we know, in 2003 there is Joel. Joel and Sarah. Joel and Sarah. Okay, the difference between Sarah in the game and Sarah in live action. Sarah in the game is blonde. Meanwhile, in this series, in this game, no, in TV show, Sarah is having a black hair. Why? At this point, I don't know. Maybe they have their own reason why they choose black hair instead of a girl with blonde hair. Because then there's always differences in adaptation. It's always, and it's not always the same, and it's not always exactly the same, just like the original medium, just like in the game. So the open it's Joel and Sarah doing doing the doing their daily life doing their daily life, and also with their daily life, and also with Tommy, and also Tommy include right here. And in when they having a breakfast, there's an information that it says about Jakarta. It says about Jakarta. So this is a planting information for the episode 2. This is a planting information for episode 2. Okay, so in the radio, the radio said that it's like something going down in Jakarta, right? Because so the planting information, it means that the first the center, it's like the center of apocalypse is from Jakarta, Indonesia. Okay, it's from Jakarta and Indonesia, and Joel said Jakarta. Where country is that? Is that instead on Mid East? And Sarah said that no, Jakarta is not country. It's the capital city of Indonesia. And then after that, Joel takes Sarah. Joel takes Sarah to the school. To the school. It's just their daily life. Their daily life, and then when they about to leaving to the school, Joel and Sarah meet with Mrs. Sorry, kind of forget that couple, but I remember that their one of their name is Mrs. Adler, right? Mrs. Adler, right? And then Sarah going to the school, just spend her time in the school, and then but before Sarah going to the school, Sarah took Joel's money, right? Joel's money to fix his watch, and then after school, Sarah fix his watch, right? Fix Joel's watch. Fix Joel's fix Joel's watch because this is going to be the present in the night. And then after this scene, Sarah is going to Mrs. Adler's house. Yes, Mrs. Adler's house. Mrs. to Mrs. Adler's to Mrs. Adler's house. While she doing her homework, and also Len. I'm sorry if I wrote this wrong, because sometimes I kind of forget the read the written of English. Len, one of the film, right? Len a film. And then, but in the scene that where Sarah is look at the film, it's plenty information that I'm gonna forget who is her name, the one on wheelchair. She is actually infected, right? The cordyceps, it's like start mutating. In because I'm sorry, I couldn't mention her name, because in the Mrs. Adler's house, she is the one who sit in the wheelchair. We saw that it's like a cordyceps coming out from her mouth, right? It's like coming out from her mouth, and she is twitching, but just slowly, because she is sit in the wheelchair, right? And then and then the scene was jump into night. The scene was the scene is jump the scene is jump the scene is jump. We are on the night. I'm sorry, man, if you think that sometimes the quality is kind of blur, because I'm not I'm not filming using the camera that I used to. The camera that I used to is on charging, so I have to using my old camera Nikon. So I'm sorry if it's kind of blur. So this is start in the night. Well, Sarah is waiting for Joel, right? Waiting for Joel, and then Sarah give him a gift for his birthday, and then they're watching together watching together. And then when Sarah is fell asleep, Tommy call him. Tommy call Joel, then said, Joel, you gotta take me out from here. It's on Travis County, right? What happened? There's a random guy attacking on the bar, attacking the waitress. So this is planting information to says that the cordyceps is already spread. The cordyceps is already spread, and then come Joel come to get Tommy, and then Joel come to get Tommy, and then Joel come and get Tommy. So before Joel come get Tommy, Joel put Sarah in the room, right? Put Sarah in her room. Put Sarah in her room, and then there's an explosion that wakes her up, right? That wakes her up, and then she look and surround her, and there's the dogs of Mrs. Adler's is come to her home. And then at the same time, no, Sarah is coming to Mrs. Adler's house to see what is exactly going on. In the kitchen, she saw blood, and Mrs. Adler's is eaten alive by the one who sit on the wheelchair, right? And then she bite both of them, the man and also Mrs. Adler, and Sarah is running outside. When running outside, there is Joel and Tommy. And then after Joel kill her, then and Joel said that we gotta run. They're running. They're running. Uh, they're running. They're running, and then they have to looking for a way out because the military blockade the road, and they finally find a way that it's like nearby of nearby theater, nearby a film theater. So in this scene, I love it, man, because the tension is pretty good. The tension is good. You can feel that the panic of the people's panic, how chaotic the situation is, and moreover a plan is crashed, right? A plan is crashed, and then moreover again after that event is the Joel and Tommy is having a crash to having an accident. Having an accident makes Joel have to carry Sarah, and then they have to separate. They have to separate. You go to deliver. I find a way out. I'll find a way out there. Okay, so Tommy and Joel are separate, just like in the game, and also, um, and also Joel have to running from the infected until finally they meet with an army, just like in the game. This army Sarah who killed Sarah, just like in the game as well. So the death of Sarah and killed by army is this another characterization, how the characters of Joel are built. Okay, this is the characters, the character, the characterization of Joel. Okay, when the army kills Sarah, this is another characterization of Joel, just like in the game. Okay, and then finally, and then the scene was jumped into 20 years later. 20 years later. In 20 years later, we saw that how is the city. No, before the city, we saw that there's a kid who walk alone, right, into the base, and the kid was taken by the security. In fact, that the kid is infected, and she have to be killed. So and 20 years later, now we see how Joel Joel doing his life. He do he do any job. I'm sorry if I say it wrong. He do every job to get paid just for living, right? Beside he is a smuggler. Beside he is a smuggler, right? Beside he is a smuggler, and then after Joel done with his job, he get paid. So so this 20 years later of this scene, the contribution is, I'm sorry, it's my painting fallen from the wall. So the contribution of this scene to inform us that this is how people in 20 years later have to do for their life. And this is how the condition of the city. You have to do this job even though you don't want to, just for living, and then get paid. So after Joel get paid, we saw that Joel bribed some security. bribe some security. The point of this dialogue of bribe is he will provide Joel everything, guns, backpack, and also truck to just to just to get to Tommy, just to find Tommy, right? And then and then from this scene, we jump to the. I'm sorry if that was blur. So after this bribery scene, after this bribe scene, we finally see Tess, Joel's partner, right? We see Tess with Robert. So in this in this scene, it tells us even more clear what is exactly happened between Joel, Tess, and also with Robert. Right? In this insight, then Robert sell their battery truck to someone else. It's sold to Fireflies, and Tess said that consider no, it's Robert. Robert said that consider that this has never happened. Alright, okay, you got it. And in the middle of conversation, and then they by fireflies, attacked by fireflies, and then we back again with Joel. We back again with Joel. Joel is trying to contact Tommy. Try to contact Tommy. Contact Tommy from the radio, from the radio from the radio tower in the place he lived. But he said that it's nothing. It's been 3 weeks. He if he this no 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 if he listened to your message, he will reply it within 1 or 3 days, and then after that Joel is leaving. So I'm sorry when Tess when Tess are having a business with Robert, and then attacked by fireflies, by fireflies. We jump to the scene of a little girl, a little girl who are chained in the wall. The point of this scene is to make sure that this little girl is not infected. This little girl and is not infected. Okay, and then after that we moving to Joel trying to contact Tommy. After Joel trying to contact Tommy, but there's no answer. There's no there's no clear message or anything else. Joel back to his place, right? He back home, back to his place. The point of this scene, when Joel is back back to his place, he look at the map. I assume it means like if he it's like he tried to escalated to see where Tommy might be is, and also how if he going alone and anything else and on this scene. And then after that Joel is sleep not just alone, but also Tess coming with her. Okay, Joel and sleep, and then they wake up, and then Tess said that I got jumped by a few guys. I'm sorry if it's not really focused. I'm sorry if my handwriting is bad, man. Tess is jumped by a few guys, and she said that I got jumped by Robert's guy. Okay, and even furthermore, Tess said that Robert who sold our battery to someone else, and Tess said that he terrified of you. So Joel and Tess wants to get their battery back. They want to get their battery back. So yes, this is Joel and Tess. Joel and Tess wants to get their battery back. Get get the battery. Get the battery. All right. This scene will be continued, but before, and then we jump to another scene to Marlene. Okay, Marlene. It's like a planning of fireflies. It's like going to attacking the Fedra, attacking attacking Fedra. I want fireflies everywhere, but right here in the game. And then from this scene is done, and we jump to the scene where Tess get an information. Well, Tess get an information trying to. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm kind of forgot. Even though I have watching the season twice, but I don't know how. But I still kind of forgot. Tess trying to get an information, how which road that they can access to ambush Robert, right, in the food court. And yeah, just said that it's a food court. Okay, in the food court. So in the food court, and then after that, after they get the information, they directly go to the go to the to the subway. No, actually a tunnel. They go to the tunnel. So actually, before we go to the tunnel, we back to Madeline scene again. Okay, we back to Madeline scene again. That Madeline is set free a girl who named Ellie. So we finally know the cargo is it's Ellie, finally, right? And then now here we go. We are in the tunnel scene. I break down this scene by scene according to the film. So if I jump another scene, I'm gonna talk about that scene, and then I'm going to back to the scene where I break down. So in the tunnel, they made to the up floor, went to the up floor, and seen that Robert is dead. Robert Robert is dead, right? Robert is dead. Dead because of what? I guess the Robert is dead because of. Yes, I think because of Madeline, right? So we finally, Joel and Tess, finally meet with Marlin, meet with Fireflies actually. So Marlin said that you take her into Fireflies base camp, right? Take her to base camp, a temporary base camp, and I will give you everything. So after that, Joel, so Ellie and Joel is agree with that appointment. So Ellie and Tess walk No, no, no. Go to go to Joel's place first. Go to Joel. Go to Joel's place, and then and then Joel and Tess to talk about this. Are you really gonna do this, and then anything else, right? It means like it Joel's trying to what is it? Joel is trying to make sure that is Tess really gonna do this thing just to get the battery, right? Just to get the battery and also everything that Madeline promised to them. So after that, okay, Joel is Joel is accept everything, and then Joel sleeping. We go out in the night. All right. So now we are in the night, and in the night they sneak out, and then according to the game, they are ambushed by a security who are bribed by Joel. This security bribe bribed by Joel. Okay, when the security when the security point a gun to Ellie, it reminds her of the death of Sarah. So Joel directly beat him up to death. But for me, uh, because Joel remember how his daughter lost a point a gun shot by military by governments. I think this action is not really strong enough. But for me personally, if Joel wants to beat him up, I guess the security, it's my opinion, the security have to, it's like almost trying to kill Ellie. So Joel, so after that, it's trigger him to do this brutality to beat him to death. But because this is an adaptation, this is from game to the film. So the director decided to follow just like in the game. Joel beat him up to death, and then after that, the security is dead, and we're running. So yeah, that's the season. That's the episode one. That's the episode one for today's episode. So yeah, we still have 8 episodes left. I'm going to break it down for you until episode 9, and also after I have done breakdown for all of the episode, I'm gonna making a comparison between the live action and also the game. So thank you guys if you're watching this video from the first minute until last minute. If you're watching my previous video, my breakdown, The Last of Us, my masterclass, thank you so much. I see you guys in the next breakdown. Now I will see you guys in the episode 2. Goodbye.